One YouTuber just shipped something that should scare OpenAI, Google, and Meta. Not a video, not a brand deal, not even a course. An open source AI workspace that runs locally on your own computer. It does everything that all those apps you pay $20 a month do. And what he proved by building it is bigger than even the tool itself. The skills that used to make you valuable at work, the ones you've been developing for years, are quietly being replaced. And the skills that will replace them aren't being taught anywhere. In this video, I'll show you exactly what this creator built, why it matters for the AI world and the world at a larger scale, and the 5 skills you need to become undeniable in whatever career or business you're trying to pursue. A year ago, the most subscribed individual creator in the history of YouTube started building something quietly. Not a new channel, not a startup, not a media company. He started building an AI workspace. For most of that year, people had no idea what he was actually building. Sure, he would drop hints here and there, but mostly he was staying pretty secretive behind what he was building. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about yet, it's PewDiePie. He has over 110 million subs while being an individual creator. On May 31st, 2026, he released a video called "My $1 Trillion Project is Finally Out," and he revealed the project, Odysseus. It's a free, open source AI workspace that runs completely on your own hard drive. It has chat, agents, autonomous functions for anything you can need. It's basically everything all these big companies have been building, except it's on your own local drive. There's no subscriptions, there's no cloud servers, there's none of your data being sent to these big corporations. His line at the launch was, "The war on big tech has started." Within only 48 hours, the GitHub repo had over 30,000 stars. And by the end of its first week, it had hit 44,000 stars. That's the kind of attention that most venture-backed startups don't see in an entire year. And he did it all by himself. He didn't need a big company. He didn't need $1 billion. He didn't have to move to Silicon Valley. He built infrastructure that competes with OpenAI all from his home. And that's the part you actually need to pay attention to, because this story is a larger scale project than anyone's talking about on the internet. Because he isn't just an outlier. He's another piece of evidence that has been quietly stacking up in the background, and I'm here to bring your attention to it. Small film studios with tiny budgets are putting out projects that are destroying Hollywood blockbusters. A 2-person team can produce visual quality that used to require a 200-person studio. And solo creators are outperforming entire newsrooms. All it takes is having the right systems and the right automations put into place, and even you watching this video can overcome the competition of big corporations. Let's just take a second, because I want to keep stacking the evidence for you. Headshot Pro hit over $1 million in revenue with just one founder. Gamma hit 100 million with 50 people functioning with more efficiency than a 400-person company. The pattern is everywhere, and it's always the same. Institutions continuously keep losing ground to individuals that are honed in on the right system. Not because they became smarter overnight, but because everyone has access to programs that organizations used to gatekeep. PewDiePie didn't just break the AI industry. He put a spotlight on everything that's already been breaking. And that creates a big problem for these institutions, but a great opportunity for anyone watching this video. So first, we're gonna dive into the skills that are actively losing value in the career world. The skills that used to make you valuable at your job are being put on the back burner fast. Anything that involves pure execution work, writing reports, organizing data, sending emails, anything that's purely an execution-based task is getting replaced. Another avenue, which is a little bit controversial, is specialized tool mastery. Someone who's an Excel expert may have some skills that companies still value, but overall, AI is going to progressively improve until it's able to perform those tasks at a high quality. So it's not necessarily that you're going to be replaced by AI. AI is not going to be able to replace every single job. You're just going to be repriced. The market will pay less for these skills in time because AI makes them less valuable to have. Anyone that is able to understand a system with AI and function in your work is able to replace you, so why would they pay you more than anyone else? So now the differentiator isn't the work, but it's everything that surrounds it. So let's look at the work that actually still matters and is going to continuously get more valuable in the time to come. There's 5 skills that are getting dramatically more important while AI eats the rest up. These aren't business skills, and this isn't a tutorial. These are the skills that make you undeniable in your job, your work, your life, and your relationships. Number 1, orchestration. Knowing which AI to use for each task and how they all should connect. The person who can master Claude is great, but the person who knows when to use Claude versus Perplexity versus ChatGPT versus Cursor is unbeatable. Fluency across all tools will always be mastery of one. The future isn't about loyalty to a platform. It's about routing every problem to whatever solves it best. Number 2, taste. Recognizing quality and rejecting slop. Anyone can generate any type of content right now. Specifically, the internet is dying with AI generated videos that are just mediocre or lackluster. The new scarcity is the ability to look at an output that an AI tool gives you and understand this is mediocre, this is amazing, this is where we need to push harder, and this is how I'm gonna do it. Taste used to be what separated great clothing designers from poor ones. Now it separates everyone who creates anything. The person with taste produces work that people actually want more of. The person without it just creates more mediocre noise that will get drowned out. Skill number 3 is systems thinking. Building workflows that compound. Most people use AI as a search engine. Ask a question, get an answer, and just move along. The people that are actually going to pull ahead are the ones who can make every AI system function better the more information you feed it. They feed the outputs back into the knowledge base. They have memory retention on, and they understand what it can and can't remember. And they don't just design prompts, they build pipelines that are actually useful. If you can discern how to build those skills very quickly, by 2030, you are going to pull away so far from everyone else because you're going to understand how to connect different tools and build a cohesive system that can function for a better product on whatever you're working on. Number 4 is delegation. A lot of people have access to AI tools, but are still doing things that can be passed off that are meaningless. But some people delegate nothing, and on the other end of the spectrum, some people are delegating everything. If you're on either end of those spectrums, I want you to ask yourself this simple question. Does this need human soul? Let's look at 2 types of emails for this example. 1, you're sending out an email just letting someone know you're going to be attending the meeting next Wednesday. Your human soul does not matter here. You don't need to put a personal twist on it. You simply need to convey information. Number 2, let's say you're sending out an email to everyone in the office talking about your newborn baby. You're going to obviously want some of your own human soul there to convey the emotion, the excitement, everything else that's involved with something as big as having a new baby. So the skill is knowing the difference. What needs your hands on it versus what doesn't. The people who get this right will work less and produce more. Skill number 5 is storytelling. Your specific perspective, your voice, and your story. AI can't replicate the way you see the world. Sure, it can polish your words, but that's about it. It's unable to create the angle that only you possess. In a world where everyone has access to the same tools in the same 24 hours, the core differentiator in the future is going to be your ability to use your own human soul and your own perspective and turn all of that into something that has your own taste in it. The skills above should amplify the work you're outputting, but every piece of work should fit your overall storytelling. Because if you don't have something to say or passion behind the work you're doing, none of it actually even matters. So PewDiePie definitely proves something specific. Individuals are toppling over large institutions. We've been seeing it with content for a while now. We're starting to see it more in the film world, and now we finally have it in the AI world. But you don't need 110 million subscribers to apply all the information I share with you in this video. Whether you're just working your corporate 9 to 5 and you want to be more productive, those 5 skills will help you get promoted. They will help you get more work put out. Or you're someone like me who's creating content. Amplifying those 5 skills is going to allow you to produce better content at a quicker pace for longer periods of time. Regardless of what you plan on doing with the information I shared in this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can take PewDiePie as a little bit of motivation to pursue whatever you're dreaming for. I'll see you in the next one.